One thing I always say is work smarter, not harder. If you aren't using the Solo app, then you may be working harder. So let's change that. Download the app, link your accounts where you can manage your income, track your expenses, and project your taxes. Not only that, but you can plan by optimizing your time, make more, and even guarantee your daily pay with guaranteed earnings. Download Solo and begin to work smarter, not harder today. Link is in the description. All right, let's get back to it. Let's talk about Lyft riders being able to choose preferred drivers.
My passenger app, although a driver had sent it to me from his passenger app, I asked him, emailed him back saying, "Is this from your rider app?" He goes, "Yeah, this is from my rider app." So this is in your rider app. I'm pretty sure all of you do have rider apps as well as obviously driver app. This is from my app. And it says, introducing preferred drivers, the best rides on the road. All right. From now on, Lyft will prioritize matching you with smoother drivers who accept more often. Is that true, Chris? The smoother driver because you accept more often?
I think what they're trying to get at is that the chance of you getting a ride because they'll just accept anything.
Any chance?
I think that's where they're trying to go with that.
Anyway, so I don't believe that, but that's okay. So you can update this preference anytime in profile settings, which I went and did. Because if you're accepting more often, yes, your utilization rate is high, but you're also accepting probably a lot of trips you should not be accepting because they're not profitable to you. But I guess, higher AR drivers are going to be the preferred drivers. So I don't think I will be a preferred driver, personally speaking. For someone. As a rider, I selected that box, put a check mark in. So it says how it works. We'll prioritize matching you with preferred drivers. Cool. So this is above and beyond the gold and elite and, all that stuff. So you guys know. Choosing to ride with preferred drivers won't affect the cost of the rides. Wonderful. If no preferred drivers are available, or if locating one will increase your wait times significantly, other drivers can accept your request. This almost sounds like to me standard versus advantage situation with Uber. So
A little bit.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, if you're yeah.
You know what they're doing right here is they're building a Legos, and they're saying, well, what we're going to do is you're going to have be the preferred driver where you could gain 5% more or whatever it might be, similar to what standard and advantage is when it comes to Uber. But they're also going to put in a little thing in there that says if you're a preferred driver, you might get more rides because there's the option of passengers being able to choose preferred drivers.
Yeah.
So you know what they're doing is they're building it against each other to make it so drivers are more compelled to become preferred drivers. And for a passenger, the reality is whether you have it checked or not, it doesn't really matter. They're just going to give you the next ride that's up and available. That's the reality.
So, but one thing here is that smoother. Well, okay. So, as a driver, right, you have priority, right? You get paid a little bit less, like 10-15% less, but you get more pings. You know what I mean? So that exists kind of in the driver app already. So this is something for the rider. So if this was like, okay, Sergio is my preferred driver. If he's anywhere nearby, I'll wait an extra 5 minutes for him and then, hook me up with Sergio or Chris or whatever. I understand. This seems like a little, prioritize matching you with smoother drivers who accept more often. Smoother drivers, I'm guessing, is because of the smooth cruiser report. You know what I mean?
Probably.
So they probably have like high scores. But I didn't get the who accept more often part. I mean, those are ants. I mean,
yeah, I think the reality is what they're going to try to do is they're going to build it up on both sides. So then it's like one hand feeds the other
right.
when it comes down to it. But in my opinion, I don't think Lyft is going to prioritize preferred drivers over none when it comes to a passenger getting a ride. I mean, it literally says it in that one point. If no preferred drivers are available, if locating one will increase your wait time significantly, other drivers can accept your request. So in other words, they may prefer it, but in the reality is it's probably not going to be. It's probably still going to be based pretty similar to what it is. It's just a way to build up when they launch it on the driver's side, which I bet will come.
Yeah, probably so. But I would like the idea, and a lot of drivers do ask this. Remember, they go, "Why can't, as a rider, choose myself? Like, okay, you take a trip with me. You like the car. You like the way I drive. You like the communication. Choose me as a preferred driver. So next time you order a trip, I can come and pick you up again, take you to the airport or to the restaurant or whatever." I think that's easily done, but they're not doing that because they don't want that rider to wait more than necessary, because I could be 10 minutes away, but there's 10 cars already on top of he or she. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
That would be
the
actually a good
reality,
perk.
yeah, but that would never work. The reality is, if you are in one part of town, even if you're first off, if you're even online,
Yeah.
Sergio, let's say you're driver and you want or somebody, and I want to choose you as a driver. You may
Yeah.
not even be online, and
Yeah.
you may not even be in the area. You could be 30, 45, 50 minutes away, and there's
Yeah.
no way at that point. Now, if it comes to a scheduled ride, yeah, you could potentially do that.
Yeah.
I
Well, no,
don't see a problem with that, because Lyft could send you a notification, or Uber could send you a notification saying, "Hey Sergio, Chris wants a ride from you on this date and this time. Would you want to take it? You have first preferential treatment."
yeah, that makes sense. But I was
That's
talking
the only way
on
you could
demand,
do it.
I was talking about the on
It's the
demand
same thing
trips.
with private rides. Like, you have to set it up in advance in order to do it. Or like on
Yeah.
demand. But if it's on demand, they call you and say, "Hey, are you available in the area?" Uh, that's the first question. Are you available in the area? So
Yeah.
that's the thing. I think you could potentially do it more so with that versus being scheduled rides versus on demand in the moment. In the moment will never work, because again, you don't have that guarantee that you're online, and you don't have that guarantee that they're even close to you if they are. They could also be finishing up rides. There could be a lot of things that are going on that would not allow that driver to match with that passenger.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
those are
No,
things that you
I
got to
get that.
remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with that being
Yeah.
said, I think it's like I say, I think it's just where they're going to try to build it up. The reality is, it's nothing special, because whoever's closest is still going to get the ride.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club with Sergio and myself, Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you get notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content. Make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right, drive smart, everyone.